Hello and welcome to another episode of While I Have Time with me, Mogdog. Today's episode we are going to be playing some Abathur. So let's jump into a match and hope we get a decent team and a decent map. Those two things kind of matter for Abathur.
Logical decision.
Alright, so we're on Cursed Hollow with a friendly team of Abathur, Nazeebo, Thrall, Kael'thas, and Lily going against Li Ming, Alexstrasza, Jaina, Sergeant Hammer, and Murky. And I am considering going with what me and my brother call the Franken whatever build. So my brother plays a lot of Thrall and Illidan, so and Butcher. So for instance, if he was on Butcher, we'd call it the Franken Butcher build, or if he was on Illidan, the Franken Illidan build. I'm considering doing that with our Thrall, but I'm not sure yet.
Allied force, prepare for combat.
We
Organism
will
Abathur
see.
will advise.
Now we have a Lily.
Are you ready, warrior?
They have a hammer
Must collect essence.
and a double mage. That's scary. That's very scary. Now I could go for mines because Alexstrasza has a really long cooldown on her heal.
Cycles
And her other heal,
10.
she has to kind of damage herself to heal. So I could cause her Alexstrasza to either hurt herself or use a large cooldown by doing with mines. But I think
Let battle begin.
making Thrall into just this powerhouse is going to be the way to go. So I'm going with Pressurized Glands at level 1. For my Franken whatever character build. I don't know, there's probably an actual name for this build, and I just don't know it. We have a Sergeant Hammer down here in the bottom lane, who I can't quite hit yet. We're gonna put more mines down in here. She's gonna ride on up and hit that one. We're just going to check our other lanes here, because there's not really any place for me to go yet, until an objective appears. But I can come and just kind of push in with this a little. Just a little. Throw some mines down so Kael'thas can see any possible enemy rotations on the map. Thrall's doing okay in the top lane. Keep putting mines down here in the middle. Just to kind of protect our Kael'thas from any rotations. We still have 3 enemies here in the middle lane. Go ahead and give a little shielding to our Lily. Nazeebo. Get out of there, buddy. We probably could have lost our Nazeebo right there if I didn't get that hat on him. I don't know. Lily might have saved him. And we're just gonna have to hang in there as best we can until this is all. And I'm just going to keep on keeping on pushing in the bottom lane down here once everyone else is left. And I'm putting mines here to kind of dismount the Li Ming when she tries to rotate up, try and slow her down. Going with Adrenal Overload for our Thrall. It'll also benefit our Nazeebo a little, though not too much. And once these two have left this area, I'll get out in this lane and start getting some soak. Just gonna keep on throwing mines in the path that I think Li Ming is gonna take to get up top. Although she may very well just back. She's pretty low on health. So I'm gonna come on ahead out into the lane, because I don't think she's gonna be sticking around anymore. There we go. I'm gonna help my team up here while my body does all the soaking down there. We gotta get in on the hammer. That's what we gotta do. Thrall needs healing. We gotta get something to happen down here. Okay, we've pulled out the dragon form. Now's the time to fall back a little bit and just let our ranged people kind of poke on this enemy team to keep them from getting the objective. If they can. We might have to give it up. Yeah, we had to give it up. It's okay.
Select
I'm gonna
talent.
throw more mines out down here. Work on pushing this forward some with my hat. Get it moving in the right direction. Alright, now I am going for the needle spine. Get a little more damage in, a little more range.
Shall we see who gathers enough tribute this
And the
time?
enemies are going to be coming down into the bot lane, and Murky's in the top lane. And I doubt he will be leaving from the top lane. So we're going to place some mines down here near to our friendly team location. And I was about to head out in the lane, but we have a hammer here.
This one's life must end.
I think I'm good to head out into the lane now. This is dangerous with the enemy team being right here. Now we have control of the point right here. As long as we can zone them out, we should be able to get something done. Yep, we got it. Time for me to leave. As Murky has made his way down, I'm going to head up to the top lane and attempt to slow down this push. As best I can. It's going to be really slow to stop this push.
Squabbling. Gather tribute.
Now this one's on the enemy side of the map, so it's going to be a little bit harder for me to, or for us to capture. Unless we secure a kill down here. Although it does not look like we are going to be. We're almost level 10. Just barely ahead of our enemies. I'm just trying to keep Thrall in this fight. Ah, but he's done. He's dead. Lily's in trouble. And it looks like we are going to be giving up that tribute.
Select talent.
Alright, we have 10s though. Ultimate Evolution. That's what I'm going for. Oh, hello Murky. I'm going to fall back. I don't want to have to fight the fish. Like that. And he's going to fish right on up in here. Looks like Murky may have fallen
Gather
back. I'm
tribute
going to try and get
or
some
face
soak
me.
down here in this bottom lane.
The choice is simple.
We just traded. I don't know if that was all in the same fight or not. We're just going to throw some mines out down here. I'm going to head out into the middle lane, I think is where I'm going to go. So I'm near enough that I can place mines for my friendly team, but far enough that I'll be able to hopefully spot any rotations that are incoming. Go ahead and get on my Thrall here. I'm gonna clone in on the thrall.
Slain.
Coming down on this Jaina.
Termination.
Nice double.
Suitably done.
Must
And I'm gonna head on down to the bottom lane. Good little double kill right there from the clone. Blocking a leaning bomb as well, just before it could interrupt our channel on the objective. Pretty good little match for our team.
This time.
Okay, now I'm down in the bottom lane, so my mines are not going to be able to help the friendly team. And we don't have clone for another 35 seconds, so our team needs to be made aware of that. I'm going to back off for a second, just so Li Ming can't murder me. Got the dismount on the Li Ming right there.
select talent.
Alright, and I'm going to come back out into the lane now. Attempt to get even more Spike Burst heals for each hero hit is my next talent. I have 8 seconds left on my clone. I'm going to get in on the thrall here. And there's a friendly team wipe. Could have waited a little bit longer. I would have had my clone.
My curse upon you.
They could not wait. Now I'll be able to slow down bottom lane fairly easily myself. And that's what I'm going to do, is I'm going to work to slow down this bottom lane as best I can. Maybe even try to get a kill or some damage in on this Li Ming. Maybe not kill her. She can blink over this wall and kill me if she wants to right now. So I'm going to back off a little. Yeah, here comes the enemies. Gonna slither my way on out of here. Thrall's going in. He's going in hard.
Efficient hunter.
My curse subsides.
I'm gonna clone in on the Nazebo right here. Might have been a bit of a waste. Probably just wasted my clone right there. May have wasted my clone. This fort is nearly dead though. Excellent pickup by our team. Enemy is doing their boss, it appears. I'm gonna head up here so I get this soak. I'm gonna get this soak as well, using my hat.
Select talent.
And just while I don't have any team fights to be in, I want to be soaking as much experience as I can. Alright, now, at level 16, I am going for Carapace increases move speed. This will benefit my Thrall greatly, allowing him to navigate around those mage spells from the Jaina and the Li Ming, allowing him to get in on the Alexstrasza and dish out damage on the hammer.
Yes.
This is what we want. We want our Thrall to be in there, doing the stuff, doing the stuff.
Never tire of your petty squabbling. Gather
Okay,
truth.
that is down
Earn my favor.
towards the bottom lane, so I'm gonna head up top here.
Determining
I
efficient
don't think the
route.
enemy team could have seen me right there. But we'll see. And I'm gonna move my way forward into this bush right here. They might see me right there. There we go. Alright, I have my clone available. I'm going to clone on the Thrall.
Lost.
Secure the kill on the Alexstrasza. And I'm going to chase on this Li Ming here. She's now gone. So I'm just going to do as much damage to this tower as I can
Fall before you.
before my clone goes away. And I'm going to help my top lane up here get some push in. Get those minions marched forward. Looks like the friendly team wants to take it safe and go for the boss and just let me do the pushing, which is fine. And I will throw out some mines here to cover them.
Symbiotic link established. You improved.
I'm going to go ahead and burrow down here into the bottom lane. Let my team know that I have 15 seconds left on the clone.
Enough! The curse is over.
Oh, she killed that real fast. And it looks like we are doing a little pushing up here.
Fort eliminated.
Little zombie wall. Alright, we're pushing in on a keep here. So I'm going to clone in on our Kale Foss here. Trying to get on that Jaina.
Eliminated. Select talent.
Fellow enemy keep there. Let's just fall back. Clone is down right now. We need to just fall back. I'm going to come up here, because Murky's getting awful close to me down there. And I'm going for Evolutionary Link here, because Thrall is kind of having some trouble staying in these fights after I clone him. With this Evolutionary Link, once I clone him, he will get some pretty large shields, as long as the clone stays alive. This is what really brings the Franken character build into life. It's a lot of those kinds of heroes, like, you know, Thrall and Butcher and Illidan, if you make them into, like, this monster for the entire match, by the end of the match, the enemy team is just focusing them hard. So, by taking this talent, they can get focused, and they can generally hold up through it. Because they usually have their own self-healing plus healing from our own healers to assist them. And we secure that tribute, no problem. I'm gonna go ahead and come down here. We don't really need more XP, but why not? I'll take it. We are gonna go ahead and put some mines down in this area. Watch for any attempted camp thefts, which we have already experienced.
Gather tribute or face
Next tribute's coming up, and I am ready to clone. Just throwing out more mines. I am going to clone in on our Thrall here. This will give him those shields. clone is now dead, but you saw Thrall didn't really lose any health from that. With his self-healing and those shields, he's A-okay. We were able to push the enemies well away. Excellent work. And now we could, because we've seen that their hammer is up here in the top lane, I can keep this lane moving forward quite nicely. And kind of force this enemy team to have to come back up here and deal with this. We can see the hammer is up here, we can see the Murky is present in the middle lane. This would be our opportunity to kind
We
of
see who gathers enough tribute
take
this
that
time.
boss if we really wanted to, but we don't seem to want to right now. I'm just going to help this catapult right here for a moment. I can't quite hit that, that's out of range. And the minion wave has arrived. Oh, but we lost our Thrall and our Nazebo, because our team doesn't like to fall back. So now we have to give that up, but that's okay. I'm going to keep pushing these catapults forward up here in the top lane. They're not going to get a curse off of it, so it's okay. It's going to help my Lily secure this camp before the enemy comes to steal it. And they may be on the way. Looks like they might be on the way. They're on the way to their boss, I think, actually. Not ours, theirs. We'll put a mine up here real quick. Whoops, no, mine. And we will put a mine down here. Oh, never mind. No need for a mine.
I grow tired of your petty squabbling. Gather tribute. Earn my favor.
Try to get a little damage in on this boss. Alright, I'm going to clone in on Thrall here. Give him those shields. Unfortunately, he's not using those shields at all. Alright, we secure another curse.
My favor is yours, heroes. Your enemies shall.
Probably didn't need to clone in right there, but I'm going to try to help Nazebo deal with this boss here. Hopefully we don't lose this keep. We barely saved the keep right there. Get the shield on her. I got the shield onto our Lily. Hopefully it was enough to save her. A little bit of a spike burst heal there. And I think we just turned that around from a potential double loss into a triple kill. I guess if you count Murky as a kill. Oh wait, no, that's not counting the Murky. And we are pushing in on the enemy core. I'm gonna come on up in here.
Let the curse end.
Love it. Love it. How did I do?
Untenable to oppose.
Not bad. Fights were a little short, so I didn't get a whole lot of damage in from my hats or my clones. Fights were really short, actually. But good match all around. Here, let me put the stats back up so you can take a look at... How do I make this go away? All these words, go away. People got stats they want to look at. So, yeah. Thrall was our top damage. He could have probably had more if he was more aggressive once we got to level 20, but there was no way for me to really... I guess I was just hoping for him to notice it, and I didn't tell him, so should have told him. But at any rate, Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next episode.